This is Carol Gino. I think that the reason that I chose to do this book now is because I believe that Mario Puzo was one of the world's great storytellers. And though movies have taken over a lot of our consciousness, the creative process in its originality and stuff is one of the things that I think a lot of writers like to study. And I was lucky enough to be in a position to learn from him. Not only was he a great storyteller, but he was a really good man. And in this day and age where it's so easy to get sucked off center by the world as it appears to be, I think he managed to get to the heart of the truth of so many things. And I learned to see through his eyes some of the times, which is a really great gift. I think what I wanted to share specifically with those people who like to write is that he managed to make very complicated ideas simple, simple enough for anybody to understand. The first time I was looking at a book and I thought, oh my God, I could never write a book. And he said, well, you never look at a mountain and think about climbing the whole thing. He said, have you ever gone to quilting class? And I said, quilting class? Do I look like the kind of a girl who could quilt? He said, well, you make a little patch. And then you make another little patch. And then you make a little patch more. He says, when you get all your patches done, he says, you toss them on the floor, you look at them, and you make a pattern. He says, that's how you write a book. There were things, little things, like it takes a writer to see the evil in the world today because it's sometimes so subtle and so analyzed that we all the time think of it as a neurosis, and it makes it like we give it a name. So it's harder to write good characters. But evil, he says, even if you're writing an evil character, he said, you have to give him some quality that takes the reader to a place where he becomes not a caricature, where you can appreciate or understand how he thinks. He wrote terrific characters with the understanding of their hearts. And he helped show me those things as well. He gave me rules for writing, little things that you would never even think about. He spent absolute months, sometimes years, choosing the right name. Like you don't call a good doctor, Dr. Slaughter. Stuff like that. Things that seem so common sense. And yet, when you get them together, all those rules made it understandable. If you can tell a story, you can write a book. Okay? Read Me and Mario. It's a good story. It's a good relationship. God knows how today you even get that going, but it worked for us. And without crazy idiosyncrasies. And aside from that, you'll learn a lot about writing. You really will. Relationships and writing. I mean, what more could you want? Me and Mario. This is Carol Gino, Amazon, Ingram. It's on sale all over. Buy it. You'll have fun. Okay? Thank you so much.